Hey, welcome to another exciting edition of how not to do things and how to fix the things you've done that were wrong. So here's what we got here. A couple months ago, I cleaned out this tank, and there was a bunch of silicone on the bottom, red silicone from the previous owner, overdoing this gasket. So I made a new cork gasket, cleaned the tank out, put a new piece on here, cleaned the tank out, and I actually added a strainer. Broke this all apart, put a new 3/8 tube in there with an actual plastic strainer that this truck didn't come with. It was just had a tube. So that was fun. But right now, because I was so concerned about not getting silicone in the tank, I just used some grease on the gasket. And that was not the thing to do, because now when you fill it up more than halfway and you take a corner, all this gas starts slopping around. We can't be having this. It's bad enough having a fuel tank behind your seat on one of these old wrecks, and now it's like spilling because I didn't use any gasket cement. Anyway, so I bought this stuff. It's a name brand item. Name brand, and it says it's gasoline resistant. And we're gonna take this out real quick. Might be a two-part video. I'll try to rush, but you can't really rush when you're working on gas tanks and fumes and stuff. Be careful. Anyway, so we're gonna do it right this time, and I actually gonna put some sealer on the gasket because it needs it. It's gas. Yeah, hello. Anyway, so gas tank's located behind the seat on this here. It's highly suspect already. We're gonna undo this, take this gasket off, wipe it off a little bit, and then put some of this super duper gas resistant stuff on it. So I'm going to start you out over on the stand, but I might bring you in close on this too. Yeah, let's see here. It's fun. Yeah, I think you guys can see something there. It's a little dark. Okay, so we're going to be careful. We're not going fast here. We're talking about gas fumes and stuff, and that's bad. And if I throw a spark, it's really going to be a great video then. But hopefully we won't throw any sparks. Let's take this sending unit wire off. Take this ground strap off. Maybe we'll get you better an angle here. I don't think that camera's doing much over there. Let me get this off and we'll get you in here. What we're going to do is mark it too. I know that it fits like this, so I'm going to put a little scratch on it. Okay, we're doing good. Yeah, I think we can get you over here. Great if we could pop this somewhere here, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, this might work. Yeah, you guys can kind of see that. I think we'll just leave you right there and just be really careful not to bump the camera. All right, so we got this sending unit wire out of the way, the ground's out of the way, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, and blow some crud off of there. I marked it right here So I know it goes in that way. I'm going to take this out. And yeah, it looks like it has a full tank. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the gasket is dry with no sealer. Yeah, some genius. Real men of genius there. It's a homemade gasket, by the way. We're going to fix that, though. All right, we're going to clean this up a little bit, but not right now. And right now, we're going to carefully wipe the top of this tank off. Now, we've got to be careful here. We can't throw a spark. We can't scrape on this. We're going to put some sealer around this right now. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. Name brand. We don't want to get any in the gas tank, obviously. Probably way too much. Okay, we'll just let that set up for a second. That looks pretty good. Okay, and I'm going to scrape this off a little bit, but it's not going to be near this gas tank. It's just going to be over here. Just take my word for it. I'm scraping it off. Okay. That banging was me reforming one of these. Was a little bit dimpled, so I kind of reformed it. Okay, so now we're going to put this gasket on here. That's pretty good. I can see the holes. And you know, most people would probably put grease on one side, but you know, I'm really tired of this thing leaking, so I think we're just going to go for the gusto here and put some purple goo on the cork too. I mean, this thing is behind the seat, folks, and if you've done it wrong once before, I think it's time to really try to seal this thing up. You know, you're half tank and you go get some gas in your truck and you hit a corner and you're like, oh man, I must have broke a fuel line somewhere. What's that smell? Oh, the smell is behind the seat. Yeah, it's because you didn't do it right the first time. Okay, but here, you know, we do things right the second time. Okay, so we got this gasket on there. It's double gooed. There's a little extra here. We don't want that. And we're going to pop this back in. First, we're going to check the brass float. I don't hear any gas in there, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape. This is the original sending unit for this truck, and it does work. So in we go. Back in we go. Kind of only goes one way, but I marked it anyway. Okay. And when you're using sealants and solvents and shit, stuff, it's good to have a rubber glove on. You know. Oh, there it is. Okay. So where's the gasket here? I think the gasket moved a little. Yeah, the gasket did move. Dang it. Okay. Okay, we're having some issues. Okay, still with me? Man, I gotta wrap this up. We're 10 minutes in and I'm not done. Okay, the ground strap goes there or here, I can't remember. I think it goes here. Come on now. Okay, we're doing good. All right, one more, and then we'll give it the Super Tighten.